Look, Bill, I'm telling you, it's the last day to play Mario. F off. I'm on my break. I'm gonna have a go. I'm telling you, I'm not going back to work until I get to number 1. So, everyone best get your overtime sheets out. I tell you, I swear down, if I win this game, everybody gets £100, right? I go to the bank right now and give everyone £100. Susan, I know you said you needed £100 the other day because you were broke, so I drove it out and go and give you the money first. Roasting in here. Or is that just me sweating from the game? Oh my days. Cause someone's talking in the back! Yes, March the 31st has been and gone, and that means Mario is no more. Eradicated, gone, bye, get out. It's time for Zelda's anniversary. But yeah, Nintendo have ceased production on a numerous amount of games. They've been hyping it up all month. You know, oh, March 31st, oh, make sure you grab your Mario games before the deadline looms. People have actually confused Nintendo's message. Some people actually thought it was an April Fool's joke. They thought they were going to wake up in the morning and find out that Super Mario 35 was still online. Absolutely not happening. It's not a joke. Nintendo were just stupid. And people actually think that Mario's going to die. They think that Nintendo is saying Mario's dead. Mario's no more. They think Mario's physically dead. He's going to have a funeral and everything. He's not going to die. They're just stopping the games. Chill out. Chill out. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Hello, you're watching Annnnnd on New Nintendo News. This is a weekly gaming show where we keep you, yes, we're gonna keep you up to date with the latest Nintendo gaming news. What was that, Bill? And sometimes they do PlayStation and Xbox. On today's show, we'll be taking a look at Nintendo Switch sales for last week. Yes, Super Mario 3D All-Stars is not on sale anymore, and Monster Hunter Rise has just launched. What kind of numbers did we do? We're gonna find out in a bit. Also, we'll still be talking about the Switch Pro, yes! Kicking off our first story, we will be taking a look at the UK British game charts. Yes, it is time to brag and boast because Nintendo are just dominating everything, you get me? Although, to be fair, Nintendo should be dominating the top 10 right about now because there's no other consoles out. You can't buy a PS5 anywhere. Xbox One Series S and X, I mean, does anybody care about that anyway? And everybody's already got a PS4 or an Xbox One. So taking a look at the UK games charts, we can see that Monster Hunter has just risen to the top of the charts. Oh yes, number 1, baby. Go straight in there, not messing about. Monster Hunter. Just reading an article in regards to Monster Hunter on Games Industry Biz. The best-selling game of the week was, unsurprisingly, the new Nintendo Switch exclusive Monster Hunter Rise. It is the second biggest launch for the franchise in the UK history. Only the second, so it didn't even beat Monster Hunter World then. Ah! Fuming! Oh, okay, so it says Monster Hunter Rise's launch sales are 43% lower than World. Oh god, 43% lower than World. Yeah, but if you factor in, when you factor in the fact that Switch is a single platform and Monster Hunter World sales were across 2 platforms, probably did pretty well, to be honest, Nintendo. Well done, Capcom and Nintendo. Well done. Wow. Because you need to think about it in that way. Physical sales are more than twice the size of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the 3DS, which was the last major Nintendo Monster Hunter exclusive. So we've got Monster Hunter Rise coming in at number 1. And we're rising to the top. We won't let no. Sorry. And then obviously Super Mario 3D All-Stars right behind it at number 2. Now Super Mario 3D All-Stars, because of Nintendo scaremongering, sales actually shot up by 276%. Are you joking me? And it still didn't even get to number 1. How many copies of Monster Hunter Rise did people buy? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, third position we have Animal Crossing, the game that just won't go away. It's a year later. We celebrated Animal Crossing's 1-year anniversary last week. Well, Nintendo did. I didn't. I can't even play the game anymore. I'm sick of it. I've got Animal Crossing March last year. Played it for like 3 months, 255 hours. My island got deleted. I tried to play the game again. Can't get into it. Missed summer season, autumn, winter. The Mario merchandise came out on Animal Crossing. That managed to get me back into the game. But the game's exactly the game as it was last year when I first bought it. I'm still playing the game in March. It's just like a Groundhog Day. I'm playing the same game again. It's just boring. I can't get into it. And at number 4, we also have Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Yes, moving on to the 5th position, Minecraft Dungeons. And in 6th place, we have Minecraft again, but specifically the Switch version. Obviously, Minecraft needs to do its thing on the Switch now. Sell another bloody, I don't know how many copies they're gonna sell, 25 million. Are they not gonna bring out a Minecraft 2 or something? Bloody hell. After that, you have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, really? Really? You need to stop buying it. You need to stop buying Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because this is why Nintendo are bringing out Mario Kart 9. Who doesn't have Mario Kart 8 by now anyway? Who doesn't have Mario Kart 8? Stop buying it. Stop buying Mario Kart 8 so Nintendo can bring out Mario Kart 9. Oh my god, it's still in the top 10. The game is like 10 years old. Oh my god. Anyway, finally we get a multi-platform game. Yeah, FIFA's still in there. And then 9 is Luigi's Mansion. Where's that come from? It's not even Halloween. What's going on with this top 10? And Super Mario Odyssey. Nintendo just dominating that top 10 charts. Nintendo smashing it again. Susan, can you get me some water please, babes? Thank you. So yeah, it looks like 9 out of the top 10 games in the UK charts are Nintendo games. Whoa! Well, only for a few more months, because once the PS5 and Xbox One Series X start dashing out the games, it's game over. Oh, Ben, I need to go to the toilet, you know. Oh, I'm bursting for the toilet. Can I go? We're gonna have to stop filming. Can we stop filming? Yeah. Oh, I need the toilet. I need to play Mario. Come on, let's play Mario. Yeah, but 2 minutes, Bill. Yeah, it's really bad, Bill. Moving on to our next story. So again, Bloomberg is reporting again. It's Bloomberg, you know. I think somebody in Bloomberg just wants a bit of clout. Why is it always Bloomberg? Right, anyway, so reading an article on Bloomberg, it's a stop, it keeps coming up with ads. What? It's not letting me look at that article. Oh my days! Right, no, absolutely fuming. Now Bloomberg are bloody charging to read the Nintendo articles. How am I supposed to read the article? Right, okay. I found an alternative source. It says Nintendo Switch Pro's new 4K chip and price increase revealed in report. We already said in the previous Switch Pro report that Nintendo had to go in at $279. They can't afford to go any more higher than what they're charging now. Lo and behold, price increase. It says a Bloomberg report claimed Nintendo partnered with Nvidia on a new graphics chip for the Switch, Nintendo Switch Pro, which will supposedly launch this year. If Nintendo launched this year with a higher price plan, what you're telling me is that you're going after PlayStation 5 and Xbox. You're not really carving your own lane. You're telling the other two companies that you want to play with them. You still want to compete, and that wasn't really how I thought this whole system refresh was gonna go. Patents indicate the upgraded console may see Nintendo abandon the handheld focus. What? Meanwhile, data mine details inside the leaks and a variety of other reports insist the enhanced Switch model will boast a 7-inch OLED screen. Yeah, we knew that already. 4K chip. Yeah, we knew that already. Increased battery life and an improved cooling system. Rumour has it that a larger screen is in the works for the Nintendo Switch Pro as well. And more recently, talks of dev kits finally entering the hands of developers have made the rounds. Sorry, that news just blew my head off. Right, what's going on here? What? Really? That sounds like Nintendo going for a fully blown upgrade. That doesn't even sound like 3DS and new 3DS levels. That sounds like... It sounds like a Switch Pro. Thank you, Nintendo. Now, Nintendo, if this is the route that you're going down, let's talk about this. Let's do this properly. Okay, so it says the latest development in the Switch Pro saga revolves around claims that Nintendo aims to adopt an upgraded 4K chipset from Nvidia that provides better processing power, higher graphics quality, increased memory, and an improved CPU. People familiar with the company's operations reportedly told Bloomberg the enhanced Switch SKU will boast Nvidia's Deep Learning Super Sampling DLSS. Such an addition ensures the console can achieve 4K visuals when docked for play on a TV. Games will require new code, though Bloomberg sources, games developers included, predict the technology will most notably be employed for improving the graphical fidelity of future Nintendo Switch Pro releases. Neither Nintendo nor Nvidia were willing to comment, obviously, but the publication did speak with analyst Matthew Canterman, who speculates the new Switch model could culminate in a price increase upwards of $100. No. Canterman explained $349.99 will increase the value proposition of the device, but I still think Nintendo can drive strong demand even at $399.99. Nah, you can't. Listen, Nintendo, do not go up to £399 because you'll get done in. PS5, you'll get wiped out by next gen. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it. Or, if you give us such a substantial graphical upgrade that we can still run, and hear me out. I buy games on my Switch so I can have all my games on me at all times. And if a game comes out on the PS4 or the Xbox, I would rather buy it on the Switch because it's just convenient. Listen! If we can get ports of PS5 games and Xbox One Series X games, yeah, on the Switch Pro, bump up the price to $399 because I will buy that any day. Let me tell you, that is a game changer. Now, we'd have to be realistic. The quality of the conversions are still going to be the same quality that we've been receiving on the Switch now. Mortal Kombat, I've got Mortal Kombat on the Switch, and the gameplay is the same. The gameplay is absolutely the same, it's Mortal Kombat. But the graphics on it are horrendous, mate. Oh my days, it looks disgusting. So we won't be getting the same graphical quality on the Switch Pro, you know, but they're upscaling to 4K. So maybe this could work. This could work. But I'm coming back now. There's an article that I found about Microsoft, and I just found this really interesting. So reading an article on CNBC, it says Microsoft wins US Army contract for augmented reality headsets worth up to $21.9 million over 10 years. $21 billion US Army custom HoloLens contract for up to 120,000 headsets. So it says this is an article on Eurogamer. Microsoft has signed a contract with the US Army worth up to $21.88 billion to deliver 120,000 custom HoloLens augmented reality headsets. Now, do you remember when Microsoft unveiled the Microsoft HoloLens? It was absolutely sick. Get my hands on that VR, AR, augmented virtual reality. It just looks sick. It looks sick. This is the future. I really have to get this kit when it comes out. But anyway, Microsoft are hyping it up. I'm sure it was supposed to come out sooner rather than later, but it got delayed for some reason. I can't remember why. No time to check the facts, but we'll look into that maybe another day. Anyway, going back to the article, it says the deal comes after a previous $480 million contract in 2018 to develop prototype versions of the Army. Madness. CNBC News reported the IVAS integrated visual augmented system concept used the headset's display to show map and thermal imaging systems as well as the aim for weapon. The bloody snowflakes are all over the news saying that video game violence causes kids to grow up and bomb people up and shoot up the place. I just think people are just being lazy and want to blame people's stupid behaviour on video games. But they use the HoloLens to train the army. Like, it's a combat simulator. HoloLens is a combat simulator. They are showing you how to destroy and kill people in a game with game technology. It's mad. It's getting a bit dangerous. It's getting a bit dangerous now. Now there's going to be a problem with the link in video game violence and real world violence. But anyway, it says the IVAS aggregates multiple technologies into an architecture that allows the soldier to fight, rehearse and train using a single platform. Mental. Next minute you see people in the army putting on the Hololens. The next minute they got chainsaws like Gears of War. Sorry, I put the wrong combat simulator in. Sorry, I meant to put in the IVAS. I put in Gears of War. The suite of capabilities leverages existing high-resolution night, thermal and soldier-borne sensors integrated into a unified heads-up display to provide the improved situational awareness, target engagement and informed decision-making. The system also leverages augmented reality and machine learning to enable lifelike mixed reality training environments so the CFF can rehearse before engaging any adversaries. Mental. People are going to be moving mad. That's mad. That's mental. I can't even believe that the augmented reality is so realistic that the army are gonna use it to train. That's dangerous, man. Dangerous technology, mate. Dangerous. And Microsoft are just making money any ways possible. Bloody consoles, Game Pass, training up the army, xCloud. They're just everywhere. They're putting their services everywhere. And that's all we have time for this week. We hope you've enjoyed our show today and we will see you next week. That's all. Ha ha!